Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Psalms, the 38th chapter. A psalm of David to bring to remembrance. O Lord, rebuke me not in thy wrath, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. And David is praying to the Lord here because when the Lord is angry, and anybody when they're angry, they can go overboard. See, so here he's saying, Lord, don't rebuke me in your anger, right, or in your hot displeasure, but rather, even though I may have wronged you or I may have transgressed, in wrath, remember mercy. For thine arrows stick fast in me, and thy hand presseth me sore, right, which here is likened on to the affliction. There is no soundness in my flesh because of thine anger. See, that's the prayer of suffering penitent, right? There is no soundness, no, I don't feel whole, right? There's no relief in my flesh because of your anger. Neither is there any rest in my bones because of my sin, right? Because of this calamity that my transgressions have brought upon me. For mine iniquities are gone over mine head. They've drowned me, right? I'm drowning in iniquity. As an heavy burden, they are too heavy for me, right, to carry. My wounds stink and are corrupt because of my foolishness. I am troubled, and those wounds are from what? The Lord's chastening. But it's really brought on by our own actions. You see that? That's why he says, my corruptness because of my foolishness. I am troubled, I am bowed down greatly. I go mourning all the day long. For my loins are filled with loathsome disease, and there is no soundness in my flesh. Now, it's not literal, okay, but he's poetically likening his condition, how he feels, okay, to this vivid imagery of being diseased, of not having, any relief, of not having any soundness in his body for the chastisement the Lord is bringing upon him for his transgression. I am feeble and sore broken. I have roared by reason of the disquietness of my heart, right? My mind being disquieted, I've roared, I've cried out. Lord, all my desire is before thee, and my groaning is not hid from thee. My heart panteth, my strength faileth me. As for the light of mine eyes, it is also gone from me. So he's saying, Lord, you see the condition that I'm in, right? You see my groanings, you see my agony, right? My heart is panting like a dog that's, tired. They stick their tongue out and they start breathing a certain kind of way. Okay, he's saying my heart panteth and my strength has failed me. My lovers and my friends stand aloof from my sore, and my kinsmen stand afar off. Let's read that in the NLT. It says here, my loved ones and friends stay away for fearing my disease. Even mine own family stands at a distance, right? In the book of Sirach, it tells you, right, and in adversity, even a friend will depart. They also that seek after my life lay snares, traps for me, that they seek, and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things, and imagine deceits all the day long, right? It's kind of like they kick you while you're down. But I, as a deaf man, heard not, and I was as a dumb man that opened not his mouth. Kind of reminds you of Isaiah 53, right? When it mentions concerning Yahweh Shai that he opened not his mouth, right? As a sheep dumb before his shearers. Thus I was as a man that heareth not, and in whose mouth are no reproofs. When you read this in the NLT, it says are no replies, right? I chose to hear nothing, and I make no reply. For in thee, O Yahweh, do I hope. Thou wilt hear, O Lord, my God, right? Because the Lord is merciful. See, and that's a recurring theme you'll see over and over again, that you can transgress, not saying like go and willingly transgress or willfully transgress, but if you sincerely repent to the Lord, right? If you wholeheartedly turn back to the Lord, he will hear you. All right, that's why he magnified his compassion, to have mercy on us. For I said, hear me, lest otherwise they should rejoice over me. When my foot slippeth, they magnify themselves against me. So he's saying, Lord, deliver me, right? Don't let my enemies get the upper hand. Don't let them get to rejoice over my downfall. For I am ready to halt, and my sorrow is continually before me. It says here, I am on the verge of collapse, facing constant pain. For I declare mine iniquity, I will be sorry for my sin. But mine enemies are lively, and they are strong, and they that hate me wrongfully are multiplied. They also that render evil for good are mine adversaries, because I follow the thing that is good, or I follow the thing that good is. So he's saying, Lord, look, they're my adversaries, right? They're against me, but it's because I do what's right, and because they are wrong, because they are wicked. See, forsake me not, O Lord, O my God, be not far from me. Make haste to help me, O Lord of my salvation. And that brings us to the end of the book of Psalms, the 38th chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.